Hello, Scott here from Scott's BMX Trick Bike Show. I am going on a cruise shortly. I am going on a cruise. I'm doing my show on a cruise, so I'm leaving tomorrow. I've got a pack. Got my trusty bike box and check out the wheels. Love the wheels. Built it myself. It's fantastic. Got my bag of tools. Most people have a toolbox, but when you're flying a lot, weight becomes an issue. So rather than carrying a big heavy toolbox, I just carry all the important bits. Spare brake cable, spare brake cable, spare brake cable, little shifter and spoke key. This is to stop the axle from going through the box. Spare tube. Now these tubes, you can see here, those bits are metal. Most tubes, they're rubber. And because I'm inflating and deflating all the time, and you've got your pump in there and you're wiggling that around, it gets chewed by the rim and you get a puncture. Metal ones don't get punctures. Brilliant. Specialized. Allen keys. I don't need that. It's a brake lever. What's a doobie thingy. Another spare brake cable. That's for my pedals. I always forget which way they turn. I've scratched into my cranks an arrow for which way to loosen them. I didn't look at that one. So here, you can see there's the arrow there. It says go that way. Spare rear brake cable. Puncture kit. Not quite sure what the cardboard's for. Good shifter. This is to go with this. And that goes in there. I'll undo that first. And that goes in there. That's how I undo my wheels. Another spare tube. This one's got the rubber thingy, just in case, because sometimes you get more than 2 punctures just before a show. There's 2 times actually. One was, I was in England in the, I think it was a Royal Festival Hall, and with Circus Oz, just before, well, about an hour before the show, I get a puncture. Alright, I've got an hour, or half an hour really, because the audience comes in half an hour before the show starts, so I've got half an hour to find a bike shop, get a tube, fix my bike. So I go out, I borrow a skateboard and go out, ask somebody, bike shop, go down there, go around the corner, up there, okay. I'm terrible with remembering directions, so I went down there and the way that I thought, and there was a bike shop. Got to the bike shop, they were just about to close. I was just serving a guy and then they were about to close because the show starts at 7, and so it was about, what was it, 6 o'clock, just about to close. They just had the last 20-inch tube in stock. I got it, got back to the theatre, fixed my puncture and went on stage as if nothing happened. Second time, I was in Brisbane for the lighting of the big Christmas tree in the mall there in Brisbane. And I was flown up from Melbourne. I was dressed as Santa, literally 30 seconds before I was about to go on stage. I was practicing my tricks. There was like, oh no. It was my front tyre? My back tyre. Got a flat, and I didn't know what to do. I told the stage manager, they just went, you got to go on. And so I went on with a flat back tyre. Went up and down the stage a few times. I was meant to do all these amazing tricks. I couldn't because I had a flat back tyre, so I rolled on the front wheel for a bit and then came off stage and I felt absolutely rotten. It was awful. So I want to be prepared. Oh, there's another time up at the Gold Coast when I was there for the Buskers Festival, and I was in the middle of a show. I didn't get a puncture, but this bolt here broke. When does that bolt ever break? Unbelievable. That was Easter Sunday, believe it or not. Easter Sunday, my bolt broke. I had to stop the show because I had no seat. What do you do? There was one of those bike hire places just nearby. They lent me a bolt that fit. So I was able to put my seat on, and they told me where the bike shop was, and I cycled up to the bike shop. It was open, can you believe it? The bike shop was open on Easter Sunday. Got a bolt, they had a bolt. That's the bolt that they had. It's like $2 or something like that, $2.75. Bought the bolt, fitted it, sorted. But it's crazy. So I've got a spare everything, but I've never had a spare bolt. So now I've actually got a spare bike, but it's hard to take your spare bike on a plane and not go oversized and overweight. So I can't, in terms of baggage. So I take the spares that I need. What else have I got in here? WD-40 just in case, tyre lever, chain breaker. It's a broken spoke, but they're little pointy, bendy things that you can point and poke and prod, or put that end in to pull. Come in really handy. Tyre lever, bit of rubber, and they're my tools. That's what I need to pull my bike apart and put it back together again. Oh, and my pump. Gotta get my pump. Good solid foot pump. Awesome. Here's my pump. So now, time to pull the bike apart and put it in the box. Also got a spare tyre. Got a few spare tyres, but only one's going to come with me. Got to make sure you let the air out of your tyres. You're going in a plane there's no pressure up at 35,000 feet or whatever it is. So make sure you let the air out of the tyres. Pressure that's in the tyre is going to expand a lot because there's a lot less pressure up there than what there is here. I've got 110 psi in my tyres. Pegs come off the back wheel. Getting eaten by mosquitoes now too. Come on. Got it. Got it. Bolts going to pegs. Nuts going to pegs. Okay, front wheel comes off. So I went that way. Got that one. That's what it's for. It's for this is an LOL doll thing, and it's for the axle of the front wheel. Helmets. At the end of the show I get 5 or 6 people on the bike. 4 of these helmets. My old helmet. having a look. And there's the thing down there. It's the pump. That's 5 helmets. 6 helmets. My helmet's number 7. Pegs, pedals, tools. Dennis, come here. Dennis, come here. Dennis. Dennis. Good boy. Good boy. Don't you go barking out there. Tube. Puncture. Tube. Allen keys. Spare brake cables. More spare brake cables. I don't know. Just in case. Already had a hole in here that's been fixed. It's alright. It's good to reuse things. Not going to need this helmet. Might need this. Done, and I'm ready to go. I'm still got to pack all my clothes. However, there's my bike, and all I need to do is hold the handlebars and wheel it along. I'm very proud of myself. And well, I'll be on the boat soon. I'll see you next time.